Yeah, my name is Professor Dixon Andala, the Chief Executive Officer of the National Research Fund. We welcome you today to launch a press release for purposes of indicating that we are going to host an activity here, which is the National Research Festival, on the 18th to the 22nd of August 2025. This event is organized by the National Research Fund in conjunction with the Egerton University and the county government of Nakuru. This event aims to showcase our research outputs, more importantly, in agriculture and food security, including livestock. We've got also sorghum research. We've got vines research. As you can see, we are in the farm to demonstrate the same. Thank you.
Yes, welcome to Egerton, and for the launch of the Science Festival. It is aptly being done here at Egerton. If I might give a brief history, Egerton really is the premier agricultural institution in the country, having started way back in 1939 as a school for farmers to know how to handle crops and fertilizer and other agricultural inputs, and it has developed to what it is now, a comprehensive university. So in this you are going to see what we normally do as a university: generate, curate knowledge, and then disseminate it. And we do science, which so we are in the arena where we are bringing research outputs to have community and economic impact in the country, and specifically in the area of food security and nutrition. So you are welcome to Egerton. Thank you. Oh, my name is Isaac Kibage. I'm the Vice Chancellor, Egerton University.
Thank you. My name is Leonard Bor. I'm the CC in charge of Agriculture, Livestock, Fisheries and Veterinary Services, County Government of Nakuru. And we are happy to co-host this festival, which is coming up on 18th and 20th to 22nd. I think this is an opportunity for us, the farmers of Nakuru County, to be able to see what is it that research has been able to do and putting into practice that research, because I know a lot has been done on the area of agriculture, area of livestock, but actually it has not been really shared with the real beneficiaries. So I think this is an opportunity for the Nakuru farmers to get to be showcased what is it that the innovation has in store for them, and they can be able to implement. So I want to take this opportunity to welcome all the residents, all the farmers from Nakuru County to be able to come and learn in this very important festival. Thank you.
Maybe a question. How many farmers are you expecting to host in the festivals? And secondly, how much budget has been allocated to this particular festival?
Okay, I can speak on the issue of farmers, because this is a collaborative activity between the university, the county government, and of course the National Research Fund. And our place is to make sure that we mobilize all the farmers, many farmers from Nakuru County, and at the initial stage we are expecting to have a minimum of 1,000 farmers to be able to participate. Thank you.
Nakuru County has been having an issue of malnutrition, and the issue is about what is being planted in Nakuru County. What are you going to do, or how are you going to enlighten or educate the farmers to involve with more crops other than that are bringing the issue of malnutrition in the country?
Okay, thank you. I think the approach, we employ a general approach, making sure that we are not only focusing, just to inform you, is that Nakuru is a bread basket for the country, because most of the food crops are coming from Nakuru County. But what we are doing now is that through our extension model, we want to make sure that farmers not only produce quantity, but also quality. When we talk of quality, we want to address now the issues of nutrition. And where we are working with many stakeholders, I can assure you that we've encouraged farmers to do diversification and be able now to address the issue of food security and, of course, nutrition. Thank you.
In this festival, we are bringing on board the youth, and we've got activities lined up to entice the youth into agriculture, and more particularly into agribusiness and value addition. So I welcome the youth to come and be able to set foot so that they can be able to take agriculture to the next level.
How are we moving from research, from the paperwork to actual ground? How are we bridging that gap? What are some of the measures you put in place to make sure we are moving from the research part paperwork to now implementation? Thank you. There are two different aspects to it. One, the university exists to generate knowledge, do research, and translate that research for purposes of uptake by mainly farmers, because Egerton University is an agricultural-based university, and you can see here we've got various products that have been researched on, waiting to be uptaken. And mostly, when you look at the youth, they are not aware. And why we chose to host this presser in the farm, I'll wish you walk around and see various opportunities available for the youth to be able to practice. After the festival, what's next?
Yes, after the festival, we are bringing in private sector. And private sector is very critical in what we call uptaking and giving credit, or in terms of financial support, for those who are interested into farming. More particularly if you're interested in livestock farming, if you're interested in the value addition, all will be demonstrated here between the 18th to the 22nd of August 2025. Thank you.
My name is Wanderi Kareme. My question is in regards to the youth. You talk about involving the youth. How are we going to make it a reality? Because wherever we are right now as a country, the youth getting into agriculture is becoming extinct. How are you going to, let me say, suit the youth to come and embrace agriculture so that they can see it as a way of making the economy grow?
Thank you for the good question. As a country, currently we are actually giving incentives. Currently, when you want to enroll into an agricultural program, we've reduced the points of entry, and similarly there is funding, more particularly towards paying fees at a subsidized rate so that people can be able to venture into agriculture. Secondly, we've got a lot of venture capital into agribusiness and value addition. So we are seeing a lot of change, and of course in different spheres. Let's say in fingerling farming, the Kenya Fisheries and the Kenya School of Fishing have seen a lot of youth going into fishing because they were not aware. But now when they become aware, you cannot go wrong if you go into feeding the nation. Actually, everybody here feeds, and if you have to do farming, you will gain a meaningful employment which are going to earn a living. Thank you.
We also doing targeted invitation because we want to make sure the youth also participate. And you realize that traditionally youth have been thinking of agriculture as the only production aspect, but across the value chain they can fit in. We need for them to be able to learn and also interact with now and see the potential that they have as a way of creating job opportunities in our country. So youth are well invited. Thank you.
Yes, first of all, Egerton is full of youth because we are training students in the field of agriculture, in engineering, in all aspects of life. But we also do training on how students can transition from classroom to business enterprises, and this is open to the youth who are not necessarily on campus. So when they come here and they are interested, they can be able to take advantage of those training opportunities and look at what they would like to see as they progress to interact with those venture capitals to be able to fund them. We actually have business models especially in agribusiness, which they can be able to observe. And you never do this until you are actually interested in something and you want to follow. So here we are going to give them that opportunity to see, to interact with those who are primarily engaged in that research, and discuss about their thoughts and what they can do from there. So youth are more invited to actually come and see. The issue of farming, I normally tell people that when anybody who misses a job, you can always farm. And there is, we know there is a problem of land availability, but we also know now there is horticulture, and we have horticulture activities taking place here. What we call a can I call it psycho-economy? I don't know what they are, circular food system, where they can actually have a small piece of land and they are able to really produce enough food, not only for their families, but also for sale, and therefore improve their economic standing.
This festival is about showcasing. Research has already been funded by the national government through the years. So we are coming out to showcase what has been already been funded. Some exist in Egerton University, and other research all will converge here. So they'll be coming here based on the research activity that they've already undertaken, coming to show them or to showcase them, more particularly in the space of agriculture, to the community. So we are actually reaching out to the communities to be able to uptake what we've already funded as a country. Thank you.
When you look around the farms that are going to be there for the farmers to be taken through what needs to be done in farming, are funded by NRF, but they are managed by Egerton University. So that's the part we play. Then we also have other resources which are available for people coming from outside, where they'll be able to showcase their facilities. That is also provided by Egerton. And I hope that answers your question.
So my name is Manoti from Daily Nation. Can you give us some of the research projects that are commercialized or adopted by the government?
Thank you, Marie. That's a nice question. The research project, it's not the research projects which are adopted by government or what is actually the output. Here, on the level of agriculture, we have the various beans, which have been developed here in Egerton, and they have been certified by KEFIS. I think there are about 19 varieties. I don't know whether there are more which have come on board. We also have an uptake of groundnuts, especially in Baringo, in Kerio Valley, in Turukana. That's research which came from here, which was taken to the community, and they have adopted it, and it is making economic impact on those communities. We also have research which is spearheaded by one of our colleagues on cassava. And cassava is also now being piloted in the nearby communities, and also in Siaya and in Migori. And there is also very serious interest in that. We also have the potato. Those of you know the problems we are having with the potato these days. Research there is also now being uptaken around the areas which generally grow potatoes, and indeed that's one of a serious impact we have. That's a project being done by one Professor Kibe. We also have sorghum. Sorghum is a cereal that has been with us for many years, and you find people don't take it seriously. But now we are seeing sorghum bread, there is sorghum for beer, there is sorghum for mixing with other cereals, for food, animal feeds, for human feeds. So all these are actually research outputs from Egerton of varieties which were not there before, which are high yielding with more nutritional value, which are already out there, and farmers are picking them up and running with it. Thank you.
NRF has funded a series of research projects, not only ones mentioned in Egerton University. We've got quite a lot that we've done with CALRO, that is a Kenya Agricultural Livestock Research Organization. One typical one is the Saiwal breed of cattle. This Saiwal breed of cattle is high yielding in terms of milk, high yielding in terms of beef, high yielding also in terms of calf. So we are keen on now getting more of our people living in the Asal region to be able to uptake the Saiwal breed of cows. And if you visit Narok County, I think they can attest to the productivity coming out of the Saiwal breed of cows. The other research, and that has been mentioned, on the Irish potatoes. We've got a variety of Irish potatoes we funded through CALRO, and we've seen a lot of uptake of those high-yielding Irish potatoes, which are disease-resistant. And currently there is high demand for, chips, potato veggies, and the likes. So we can be able to showcase, and in our write-up, we can be able to please profile those projects that we've been able to fund as National Research Fund. Thank you. Thank you. National Research Fund is a national institution that funds research across all sectors. That is from health, agriculture, social sciences, physical sciences, space sciences. So we have funded Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University. We funded Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology. We funded Garissa University. We funded Turkana University. We funded Pwani University, among others, including Taita Taveta University. So we are not actually limiting ourselves within one region, but we are national institutions whereby when you put out calls, they are rolled out to all throughout the entire country when we are funding. Thank you.
We have a training program for ladies to be able to manage farms and drive their tractors. And maybe you need to pan your cameras to see the ladies on that tractor, which they're training on. And we have some of the trainees from here whom we are now taking up to employ as tractor drivers. I think they are called operators. Actually, they call tractors plants. So plant operators. So please don't forget our ladies there and their teacher. I don't see their teacher. But these are courses we normally give, and it makes a difference. Thank you.
I want to say that as a county, we are not working in isolation. We work with research institution, and one of the key partner that we work together is Egerton University, as you've heard the VC I've just mentioned. We work also with CALRO, so that this information get to be disseminated to the farmers. We've just highlighted on different value chains like the beans variety, which we've found as helpful for our farmers, and I can confirm that yes, it is working, and we make sure that it reaches to the farmers. Thank you. I might not give the amount, but I think the National Research Fund have just mentioned exactly what they do, because I think it cuts across.
I think you are very interested in
numbers.
Not numbers, in figures. Yes.